All right, here's a discussion about the level system of drumming. There's 4 levels to sticking. You have taps, which are basically non-accented notes that are followed by non-accented notes. And I'll explain that to you in just a minute as to what that means. You have a upstroke, which is an assisted up. You play a tap, and then you bring the stick up. And you use this stroke when you have a non-accent that's going to be followed by an accent. So again, we have taps. They're just downstrokes from a very low level. And upstrokes, which are basically taps that are followed by an accent. Now, accented notes, you have a downstroke, which starts high and ends low. And the purpose of a downstroke is when you have an accented note followed by a non-accented note. For example, accent, non-accent. Accent, non-accent. What if I had accent, non-accent, followed by an accent? It would be accent, up, accent. Again, accent, up, accent. What if I had accent, accent, followed by a non-accent? It would be accent, accent, accent. That is a full stroke, downstroke, and a tap. So I have a full stroke is an accent followed by an accent. So if I had successive accents, I would just be playing full strokes. So if I played a series of just accented notes that were very loud, I would play them from the full stroke position. If they were softer, but they were still accents, I could play them from a lower position, but they still come back to the same position they started at to give me that same accent, the same volume of accent. If I had a little lower accent, it would be here. So what if I was playing from here? This was my maximum height, and I wanted to play an accent, followed by an accent, followed by a non-accent on my right hand. Accent, accent, non-accent. I'm sorry, do that again. Accent, accent, non-accent. So that's full, down, tap. Again. Full, down, tap. Again. Full, down, tap. So again, by virtue of my positioning, this is my loudest position, and this is my softer positions. Until I get to a point where I get down to this level, and everything is soft, because I'm just very close to the surface of the drum. So if I want to really have a dynamic contrast, a very loud dynamic contrast, I can start from here, and I can stop here. So I can go loud, loud, soft. Loud, loud, soft. All right, so let me now explain it to you in a context. Let's talk about a single paradiddle. A single paradiddle, sticking is right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. So if I start with the right hand, I'll play the paradiddle. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. So what did I play? I played the downstroke on the right, followed by an upstroke on the left, followed by 2 taps on the right. Again, left-hand side. Left, right, left, left. So let's talk about why I played what I did. I played a downstroke on the right hand, followed by an upstroke on the left hand, followed by 2 taps. Okay, the reason was my first accent is a right. The next time I play a right, it's going to be a non-accent, right? Because it's an accent followed by a left non-accent, followed by 2 right non-accents. So it's down, and I hold it there. The left is an accent, it's upstroke, because the next left is going to be an accent. So it's right, left, right, right. When I switch, exactly the same thing happens. So left now is the accent, which is a downstroke, followed by a right, which is an upstroke, followed by 2 taps. So again, I'll say it as I play it. Down, up, tap, tap. Down, up, tap, tap. Down, up, tap, tap. Down, up, tap, tap. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. A little faster. And notice the flow of the hands. So the upstroke is enabling me to get ready for the next accent. And the downstroke holds the position for the next non-accent. So it's a very efficient way to play, but it takes some time to practice. So you have to get used to the various strokes and the combinations of the strokes, and then you can start to put it into application.